Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Mahyar and I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to work on 3 projects regarding the conform modifier and how we can project objects onto another object or a different plane. So, for example, we have a topography and want to draw a road on it. So I will press T to activate the top view and F3 for wireframe. Then I select the line tool and can enable 2.5 snap for a 2D drawing. So I start drawing the road from one corner and just visually for now. This is how I'm sketching the road, like this. So now if I bring it a bit higher and turn off F3, I can adjust its thickness. I can go to the modifier section, choose rendering, and adjust settings and increase the road's width in the rectangular section. Now for instance, this is the road's appearance. It's still rough and not that much precise. I adjust the height, which seems good now. So next I want to project this onto the lower topography. The issue with the line is that if I press F4, you will notice it lacks vertex. So we need to subdivide it. So I select the subdivide option from the modifier list and increase the subdivisions. So perhaps more are needed. So for example, something like this. Now I use the conform modifier to project it. I select its volume, go to the modifier list, and so I choose conform. I'm using 3D Studio Max 2024 update 2, which includes the specific updates within the conform section. So I select conform from the target. I pick the lower volume. Immediately it projects onto the lower volume. In the lower section there are method options, volume and shrink wrap. If volume is used, it attempts to maintain the volume's current state. So I choose volume, Z is correct, and I see the influence and I set the influence to 100, meaning I want a full effect on the projected volume. So even if I move it now, you will see the road updates along with the topography. So it greatly aids in achieving this projection and is quite simple. So in the lower section, you can also set an offset to create a distance between two volumes based on their sizes. But I think this is the result that we needed, and we've really achieved what we intended. So the second example we will work on is a robot. We have a robot and a shield. So and I want to project this shield onto 3 sides of this robot. So again, if you notice, the subdivision for this volume is not quite appropriate, so I select subdivide from the modifier list and reduce it, or I set it to adaptive, which might work better. I make copy of this subdivide and keep it in case it's suitable for 2 other objects. So similar to the previous part, I select the volume, go to conform, pick object and select this object. So move it toward the object, but it doesn't turn out as expected because the direction is set to the z-axis, which is incorrect naturally. So it should be set to the y-axis. I change it to y, and if it enters the volume, I also need to increase the influence. When it enters the volume, you will see it conforms to the volume's shape. So it's clear inside. Just need an offset. I select offset from the bottom section and adjust it outward. Now it perfectly matches. I bring the copied subdivide from the previous part and paste it for the other shields. It takes the exact subdivide settings again. I apply the conform modifier. So knowing it needs to be on the y-axis with 100 influence, pick the object and bring the volume closer. So now it perfectly takes the shape of the second volume, and I apply the offset again to push it slightly backwards. So great. And finally, I follow the same step for the last volume. I click paste and the subdivide is added, then conform modifier, and then pick objects, influence is at 100, and I'm trying to match it with the second volume. So I also need to adjust the offset slightly higher to match the surrounding of my volume. I think it's suitable now and it looks fine. Finally, if you notice, I've added and projected 3 volumes onto our playful and cute robot. Very excellent. So the last example we will work on is applying text onto an object. So here I have some text, my studio, and I will write it again from scratch. I go to standard primitives and choose text plus. I want to place my text here. So my studio, now I need to resize it to fit within the frame. I can also give it an extrude. So for instance, this seems appropriate. Now I want to rotate the text by 90 degrees. I don't need this text anymore. So I will adjust the size to fit with the teapot size. And now it's very good. It fits perfectly. Just one thing to remember, this text doesn't have a suitable subdivision. So again, I go to subdivide and keep it on, for example, adaptive. So excellent. Okay, the text is selected. Now I will apply the conform again. And then pick object, select the volume, set the influence to 100, and you will see it immediately projected onto my second volume. It makes the process very easy for you to do this kind of projections. So again, I want to emphasize that you can adjust the settings or have an offset according to the volume you're working with. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I'd be thrilled if you subscribe to my channel. If you liked the video, please give it a thumb up. And until the next video, take care. Bye bye.